Good morning, everyone. Happy Saturday. Prices of BTC currently at 93.78. All right, so let's get to it, okay? So, first things first, folks, again, if you were not part of the Advantage program, again, the links are at the bottom of this YouTube video where you can sign up for the Advantage or go to cryptosomniac.com, and that's where you can find the link to our course as well as our sign up for Advantage membership. And you would have found this trade right here that we took yesterday. All right, so I got in somewhere around 91.60 on average, and you can see I've had a nice boost up on price right here. So about a nice 2.3, 2.4% move. So, on a 10x leverage, that's a nice 22% profit for me. And I think a lot of our community members also took that trade. Again, I don't provide financial advice, but if they want to take the trade, they can. And some of them definitely did, and they're very happy with the gains so far. All right. So you could see that, over here, folks, when the price was kind of making this kind of move right here, I wasn't too confident. But when this happened, came down, and then this move started happening again, where it was, sort of this low was put in, this lower low was put in, and then this higher low, I thought, you know what, maybe price is trying to make a rounded move back up towards 94, $9,500. So I took the trade when I saw this area right here. Okay. And actually, I think I took it right here, but then when price went up and came down, I think I averaged in lower too. So you can see right here, I took the trade on this spike right here. Okay, and then when price came down again with this deep candle right here around 91.30, I averaged in some more. All right, and so now I'm sitting at a very healthy profit on my 91.60 average. And what I've decided to do is, okay, and this is something typically, you may want to learn as well, is once your trade starts doing well, folks, it's good to take profits, all right? Especially if you start seeing that it's hitting critical resistance areas, price is slowing down, and move your stop up, okay? So my stop is somewhere around here now, okay? So let me zoom into that, okay? I think it's actually a little bit higher than that. I think it's over here now, okay? So it's just below the wicks and the candles of this low right here. Why do I put that there? Because if price is going to go up like this, it should not be coming down here. Okay, it should really just be, going up like this, maybe pulling back a little bit and then taking off. Okay, if it comes down here, more than likely it's probably going to go lower. And if it goes lower, I'll either re-enter or I'll get stopped out right here, and then I'll just wait it out. Let the price show me what it wants to do, and then I'll either short it or I will re-long it. Okay. So anyway, I had set out this trade to my Advantage members. 94.45 was my first target, but I saw a lot of these wicks poking up, and it didn't look reachable so far. But I still left some of my position up there just in case this target hits and this target hits. But I took a bunch off the table right there around 93.75. And now I'm, simply just waiting to see how far this thing can go. All right, and I think it actually still has some juice in it. Another reason why I sort of, decide to take some profit is because of this channel right here that I drew out. All right, this parallel channel, this trading range right here that you see, that there, this kind of trading range. Price is actually hitting that EQ area right there. Okay, so I figured, I might as well take some profit here, just in case this channel is really, working to move the price around. So if it goes like this and it hits there and pulls back down, at least I secured some profit, knowing that this was the trading range of the channel. Okay. Let's see. We did break outside of this descending triangle, so positive sign there. All right, and like I said, I still do think price does have some juice in it, so it could make it up all the way to about $9,500, and a lot of the stops are actually resting up here, right around this area, so it could definitely make it up here, or it can make it all the way to a high of the top of this trading range, so somewhere around $97, $9,800. That one's a bit of a stretch, but again, I'm gonna let the price do its thing, see how far it can go. and then whenever I see exhaustion, then I'll just cut the trade, take the profit, walk away. Okay. So those are my thoughts. On the 4 hour time frame, again, the trading range is a bit more visible, right? Top, bottom, top, bottom. Now we're either looking for another top or we're looking for a rejection at the EQ and pull back down. One positive sign about this is, you know, this rejection at the EQ was a fast rejection, pull back down. Okay, so it went like this, boom, rejected fast, pull back down, made a rounded move, consolidated for the last 16 hours, and then just made this push. So this consolidation that you see right here, folks, these three candles, this is, in my opinion, a very strong consolidation. Okay, and I think that I don't, at the very least, price should at least push up to 9,400, maybe a bit higher, or at the very highest, it could still make it up to that $9,800 target. Okay. Uh, on the daily, again, I did see this doji happening 2 days ago. This is what made me initially, go from thinking more bearish that it was basically going to go straight down, to then thinking that it might make a rounded move like this and then pull back down. Okay, so I still do lean bearish. All right, and it's not that I'm emotionally bearish or I just have some vendetta against BTC going up. It's just what the technicals are telling me. I mean, I don't know how clearly you want the chart to show you that we're basically hitting the resistance right here, which was previous support for multiple months, way back from July through September, right? This gold block right here. It's a bit more pronounced and visible over here too, where you can see it on the 4 hour where we had the initial point of breakdown. That red block basically stretches out way out here, and you can see we hit it once, twice, haven't been able to close above it, and we might hit it a third time and then pull back down again. And the more important marker in this whole thing, folks, is this November monthly open. All right. The October monthly open was around 82, or I'm sorry, 82.99. So let's just say $8,300. Right. I'll just throw it up like right here. Okay. I'll just mark it out right there. Okay. So I want you to look at how price, from where did October start? So right here, right? So October started right here. Okay. So look, October open right there, bounced, pushed back up, bounce, resistance, came back down, rejected at the October open, pushed, consolidated, pushed back up, bounce on the October open multiple times, boom, again, October open, and then slice through it. Okay, so I think watching that November open right here on the monthly is also going to be critical. I think price is going to try to gravitate to that particular area quite a bit. Okay, so just something to keep an eye on. All right, and the daily, again, same thing. Don't know how you can be bullish because we are well under resistance on the daily. Okay, whether you take it from this order block right here for this sell-off that was triggered, or if you take it from this high right here, which is what led to this rollover and then sell-off, right? Either way, we're still well under resistance. All right, and if you really want to become slightly bullish before we cross this area right here, you want to wait for at least a closing of a daily cleanly, meaning an open and close above 95.50. Okay, not just a half-assed candle that has half its body right here in under that and half the body above. Okay, let me see what else we want to talk about. Let's see here. Let me see the weekly, because we got a weekly coming up for a close tomorrow, right? So we got about 24 hours left. Okay, actually a little bit more than that. So if the weekly close like this, not the best close, but not the worst either. Still, again, weekly resistance is way up here. 10,400. I mean, we got a ways to go for that. So, nothing special in terms of that. And on the 200 moving average, let's see where that is. And if we start mapping out the pivots here, right? So let's do that. You could see price did bounce off the 200 moving average, which is a positive sign. And it actually did bounce off the pivot as well, right there on that doji. So that's another positive sign. So at the very least, this is why I'm a bit more confident that, we could push back up, okay? Do we have to push up all the way to $95, $9,600? Not necessarily. We can simply just push up like this, and if there's really strong resistance at 9,400, we'll just sweep back down. But for now, it looks a bit better. We have this doji, bullish candle, still got 12 hours to go on this, so watch out for that. Okay, so far so good. Okay, so the game plan, the things to watch out for, the markers to watch out for, on a 15-minute, hourly, 4-hourly basis, daily and weekly. Okay, so set out your game plan, folks. Get your entries, get your stops ready, get your take profit areas ready. Right, we know in the Advantage community what to do. Okay, we have our game plan set, and if the stops hit, then the stops hit. If the targets hit, then fantastic. All right, trading is all about probabilities and possibilities. Okay, once you realize that, you don't need to sort of freak out at every 15-minute candle that looks bearish. Okay, you look for areas that have the highest potential for price to reach, and you set your trade out and you say, you know what, let's have a go at it. Let's see how this thing is going to go. Okay, and I do my best in my community to give as much insight and data and analysis to let people know exactly what I'm seeing, and I let them know every single day, at least twice a day. 2 updates a day in terms of videos, and multiple updates throughout the day to show people what my thoughts are, what exactly I'm doing, and and I answer questions, quite frequently. I love this community, and I love providing attention. It's basically my job. So I like providing as much analysis and information as possible. So come join the Discord channel. Again, the link is below in the YouTube video, or come join Advantage, which is on the Cryptosomniac website, or the technical analysis course. If you buy it, you get access for 7 days in all these locked channels right here. Okay, that's it, folks. Hope you enjoy this analysis. Take care. Cheers.